Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new season of League of Europe. This is Division 5, and we are here at the beautiful Red Bull Ring. I am Alt Maverick, and I'll be taking you through the proceedings tonight, and hopefully through the rest of the season. And joining me in the comms box tonight is Excel Tin Can. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. I'm just looking forward to what holds to be a very good season in front of us, I think.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good for Division 5. There's a lot of returning drivers that raced there last season. I was, of course, one of those, but I'm now racing in Division 4. So a few of these teams are familiar to me, but some of them are new. So it's going to be interesting to see how everyone fares, and I think gets along with these new people.
Yeah. Obviously, I was commentating on both the pre-season races, and there's quite a good mix between them all. I think we've got Mike as well, who's joining from D4, and maybe some others I don't know of, but yeah, they're all very fast and yeah, should be close.
So with this new season, we will be having new teams that we're just going to follow along with someone for these first few laps. So in the Mercedes is going to be Swip and Kevin Garcia. In the Red Bull is going to be MCR and IFR Alpha. The McLarens will be Deja Vu and Freak Bronc. The Racing Point will be Flip Nazarin and Sven Dios. The Renault will be Jasper and Cloudy. The Ferraris are going to be Riley and Iberbrand Mike. Emperor Rub and Bellin will be in the AlphaTauris. Oren Hollander and Ben Scott will be in the Alfa Romeos. Vic Dutchface and Ryan Belshaw will be in the Haas. And then Slayer and Ibba will be in the Williams. So a good mix of drivers, all different skill levels in these teams.
Yeah, I think Ben Scott's the first person on a lap. I'm on board with him right now, so run to the end of Sector 2. Yeah, exit nicely for Zigbee, good on the exit as well. Coming into the last two corners now, which can be very difficult, especially in qualifying to get it right. It does so pretty well, in fact. Oh no, he invalidates the last corner.
That's always a tough one to get wrong because you do invalidate your next lap. And Swift goes quickest, but then Mike takes it over a 104.1. And now IFR Alpha CS will take that and just go a bit quicker.
Cloudy, oh no, he's invalidated. Kevin on a lap, coming through the last two corners. What will it be? Looking good so far. He comes up to the line, it's a P4. Very good lap time. 41. I do have to say, from P2 to P4, not separated by less than 10th already.
Yeah, it's only MCR who's really poked out there, and he's actually into 1-minute threes.
That's a very good lap.
So I'm going to say probably a low 3 will get pole position here, especially if MCR can go that bit quicker.
Let's flip. Cloudy, the last few corners. It was 4-6, P6, good start for Cloudy. I do wonder if he'll be running into the race or not as well. something I would keep an eye on for sure.
I haven't seen anybody that's racing right now put it in the chat, but if anybody is listening, it'd be much appreciated if we could know if it's going to be a wet race or not.
Obviously, there's quite a few strategies you can do here. Soft to medium, soft hard, medium soft as well, which is what I would, but you want to be qualifying on the soft side ideally, I think.
Yeah, for at least me in Division 4, we had a wet quali, so anybody could start on the tires if they wanted. I'm going to take a quick break right here.
Ryan goes P8 in the Haas. I think it's his first race this season. That's right. Hollander. Okay, into turn 3. Nice exit. Very important here. Onto the DRS. Third DRS straight. Going into brake just under the sign. Very nice and keep it tight. Very nice indeed as it comes through to the pass left and right hander now. Keeping it clean, which is the main thing. Very good there. 30 into 6. Now fast double right handers can be very tricky for a lot of drivers. Nice and easy. Keeps it clean. And what's his lap time going to do? 7. Good improvement on his old lap time. Needs to be a bit faster, I'd say, to get up into the field. Next up race. There's P7. Oh, nice lap there. Puts him right in the mix of things.
It's a really good lap for McDutchface, and I think a lot of people, at least from what I've seen throughout the Discord and stuff like that, they have him winning the championship, and obviously it is only a 16 race calendar, so missing a race and DNFing is going to hurt more than previous seasons where we've run that 20 or 21 race calendar.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, every point, even fastest laps, are going to matter this season.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's a very close field right now. I'd say the 2 Red Bulls are very fast. I do have to say both in the freeze, and then from Mike all the way to Ryan and P12, they're all within a second of each other as well. So if Mike's actually on a lap right now, so
yeah, I think he went purple sector 2.
into now this last 2 corners, which he does so. This could be a good lap here. Nice pole. Very good lap.
Yep, 10th and a half, 1 minute 3.5. So Mike on to provisional pole at the moment, still 9 minutes to go.
I mean, I think for D3 the pole was a 2.7 or 2.8, so not that far off. But I guess Austria is a short track, so they don't want much difference anyway.
Yeah, at least for D4 with that wet quality, it did dry up at the end, and I think it was Goldie who got out on the softs right at the end of it and ended up sending like a 1 minute 8. I guess it's not really representative. Ideal. Yeah.
Or get round if you can, sort of that. I don't think there's many people on laps right now. Sven is on and out now. So. Sven from the 2 preseason races, I do have to say, he could definitely be up there in terms of pace this season. If he can keep his penalties clean, I reckon he's got a good shout for a race win this year.
Yeah, from what I can remember with him last season, racing with him, he was really quick and never really wanted to give back a position that you took on him or that he took on you. So hopefully you can carry this pace over and improve a bit and become a front runner.
Yeah, so out of the drivers you saw last season or raced with, who do you reckon is the favourite out of them?
Well, the top guy right now that I raced with last season is Slayer, and usually he was up there, but Jasper as well, way back in season 3 he was in a title fight with Excel Ryan, and I'm not going to go into too much details, it might cause some PTSD for the man, but he's still looked quick ever since that title fight, and at least for me, I think it's got to be one of those two, either Jasper or Slayer. But first round of the season, I think it's a bit early.
Yeah.
But just for those bold predictions.
I think, yeah, Slayer and Jasper from both what I've seen. Jasper got very unlucky in Mexico with how he DNF'd in the end from the footage I've seen. And they're both P4 and P6 right now, so I've got to say Kevin as well. He seems to have a very good racecraft compared to others around him as well, so he'll be one to watch out for.
As we were talking about, Jasper goes up to P3 for the moment, but IFR Alpha will take that back.
Slayer starts his lap now. Do you want to run through it? Or?
Find the man, I will. Yeah, up to turn 2 or 3, whatever you want to call it. The kink, I think, is called 2. But down the hill, a little bit of a up the hill now, down into the braking zone of turn number 4, down to second gear, bit of extra rotation, now into the small infield section, bring it onto the curb, down to 5th. Then use all of that runoff for one of the shorter layouts there. Bring it to the curb, and then now this is one of the most bumpiest parts on the calendar. Gets it up on the curb, down to the 7th, a bit of understeer to catch himself. Mounts the curb into the final corner, and across the line. He will go up to provisional pole, but by 300ths.
What a lap that was.
That was a really good lap.
And like you said, he probably could improve on that as well with his last sector. Things definitely getting tastier as we go into the last 4 minutes of this session.
Yeah, Track Evolution is going to be at its prime right now.
Definitely spaces on the track as well for certain people if they would need to get out and want to do an early lap.
Anybody's on a lap right now.
I
do have a spinner. I think that was Oren.
Yeah, he's doing what Bars did. Cutting the lawn. I think Reek is in the McLaren's on a lap right now. He comes down into end of sector 2 now, where most gains and losses are actually made, I reckon. 6 tenths up on his lap. Did say purple sector 2 to me. I don't know if it is. Obviously it is published.
Said it to me too.
Good last call and then plays that very nicely. What's he gonna do? P5. Very good lap.
3.7.
I think that's his final running over. I don't think he can get round again.
I don't think so either.
All the top 4 slowly getting their way onto track. The final showdown. That's
yeah.
P3.
Oh, P3.
Wow.
Oh.
Big improvement by him. This grid only gets closer by the looks of it.
Yeah. So Freak's gonna pull into the pit, so he is done for his qualifying.
I think Alpha's on the road bar. Yes, nice entry. Any now this corner he does so. This could be a very good one. Doesn't improve. Ah. That's stays in P7 for the Red Bull driver.
Both the Red Bulls are looking really strong in the beginning of the qualifying session. I think he mentioned it, but now they're down in 4th and 7th.
I don't think either of them improved on their bankers actually.
No.
It's my kind of lap, I don't know.
I believe he is. Don't know if he's improving or not.
No, I think he might be going again on the lots.
He's invalidated right away. Well, qualifying is over, so these will be the final times posted. I believe that was Fen going up to P11.
Goes P1.
Oh, Swift.
I think next across the line is MCR. Goes P2.
Oh, just 100 down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Players invalidated. So, I think. No.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I don't think Dutch doesn't look like he's on a lap, and
Rowdy is not using any ERS.
Yeah. Mercedes on pole. Just like real life, I guess.
Oh, thought we were gonna get over that.
And a Red Bull P2. Really kind of make a similarity, don't we, here between the real F1.
Yeah. I mean, an AlphaTauri in P5 isn't too far off.
Williams P3, George Russell's quite good, but you know.
Must have been a wet quali on their screens for that to happen.
Yeah.
So with that, qualifying's over. Swip will take pole position by just a hundredths of a tenth, or 0.01. We'll put it that way. But Slayer not too far behind, 0.02 off, and then Iverben Mike 0.06. So the top four all within a tenth, and really quick times there into the low threes. The rest of will be Passe, I think think that's how you say it. Dutch Face, Freak Vronk, Jasper Alpha, Kevin Garcia will round out the top 10. They will start on the softs. Cloudy, Sven, Dave, Ben Scott, Riley, Bellin, Blenshaw, Flip Nazarem, Imbo, and Oren will have free choice of tires. And they will start 11th through 20th.
I think it sets itself up to be a very entertaining race, that's for sure.
Yeah, especially if that top 4 can stay within those times in terms of just how close it is. I think a 4-way fight for the race win is always nice to have.
Especially at the start of the season as well. Everyone wants to show their pace. It looks like a very dry race to me. I don't know about you.
Looks dry. But things can change in 45 minutes from personal experience.
Yeah. It could be rain and then dry for all we know. It wouldn't surprise me in all honesty. But yeah.
Well, if we see Ibo put on the inters, then I think we know it's not going to rain. But so the tire choices, top 10 on the softs, obviously. The medium runners will be Cloudy, Ryan Ellenshaw, Flip Nazarem, and Sir Ibo. The mediums will be, the hards will be Dave and Bellin. And then everybody outside the top 10 that chose to start on the softs will be Sven Diaz, Ben Scott, Riley, and then last place holder Oren Hollander.
Definitely a lot more of a mix than I thought. I thought it'd be mainly just mediums or hards and the medium and softs as well, so should make it interesting going into turn 1.
Yeah, I think there were, especially with the wet quality the D4 had, there was a good mixture at the back that started on the softs as well. Definitely made for some interesting battles towards the end.
I think if you're at the back and maybe you knew you could do a quick lap time, you're tempted to go softs to try and get those places back through the field to begin with.
Yeah, especially if you know you're faster than everybody else.
Yeah.
Even if they're on a harder tire.
Do you want to predict the top 3 for today then?
Top 3, I think, will be MCR, Slayer, Mike.
Okay, I'm gonna go for, I think, Slayer to win, Swip in second, and Mike third.
Well, at least everybody in the top 4 is in our prediction, so I think it'll be easy to hold on to. But Oren will pull into his grid slot, and we will get ready to go racing here in Division 5 for the first round of the season. Everybody patiently waiting, and now the 5 red lights are coming on, and we're getting ready to go here in Season 5. A few jump starts in the back, but it's lights out, and we are racing here in Austria, and it seems like it's a pretty good start from Swip. He's already pulled out ahead, but at the back, Mike up the inside, and he's going to stay in P4 in a few positions, being lost and gained at the back.
You've been very wide. Everyone's got through cleanly. That's the thing.
Everyone through cleanly.
Down the inside of Slayer, hasn't paid off. Now he's got Passer on back. We'll try a move. Nah. I think everyone's got through pretty safely.
I'm not seeing any wing damage so far, but it will be Cloudy and I believe Sven Diaz that did jump the start. So they will have to come in and serve that drive-through within the first 3 laps. So without a safety car there, race is most certainly over. Frico's a bit wide there in the back, loses many positions.
Do have to say, Ben Scott made 5 positions so far already. Oh, very good start by him.
Yeah.
As here's the daily lap time glitch, so we don't know where anyone is.
Wait for that to sort itself out. Lap 15 will be the pit window for the soft runners to go on the mediums, and about lap 13 for the hards to go to the end.
It feels sort of even itself out now, hasn't it, a bit?
I think everybody's within a reasonable gap within each other. I don't think anybody's on someone's gearbox looking to make a move.
Yeah, it's all around that 5/16 window. As we get the first DRS winning around this track, 3 DRS straight. So
oh, Dutch face. Oh, he's lost it into turn 1 and has no front wing.
Safety car.
On a safety car at that.
Wow.
So Sven and Cloudy's race has been saved by the safety car. And
Cloudy's pitting again. Interesting strategy he's going for, I think.
Yeah, I think he's putting on the hards.
And he's going to try and go to the end, it looks like.
And he's changing his wing too.
Maybe he had wing damage then.
Dutch face into the gravel trap on a beach holiday. Just trying to get that car back to the pits.
He's going to have a long right in front of him.
Slips in the pits.
Oh, is it? Wow.
Oh, and he speeds in the pit lane.
Going for mediums. That's interesting. So, definitely going for the 2-stop hard zone. I mean, 1-3 pit stop, it could definitely work.
Yeah. I mean, you have the clean air ahead of you. I mean, at least for me, I wouldn't see pitting as an option right now.
Unless maybe he was going for the 2-stop anyway.
Yeah, it could be.
But he's got a lot of traffic in front of him now to make up. Hopefully the safety car's back in this lap, I think. Maybe it'd depend on the facing Sven, but
I think it should wait for them and possibly Cloudy Cloud.
oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think it's out for another lap. There's still Alpha and Philip and Hollander and Swift have all got penalties already. As Dave gets a penalty for collision. May be able to get that removed to be fair.
Riley's in the pits, so there's definitely damage done. And Riley was going to go on, always serving his penalty.
Oh.
So
It's Dave.
It's pretty smart
He's on
move.
hards and P9. Yeah. Good idea, and he gets him on where he can do the 2-stop guarding now. Medium.
The safety cars should be coming in this lap. I think Cloudy and Riley are close enough.
Yeah, both catch up, should be fine.
Yep, there's the confirmation from race control. So we'll go back racing on lap 5. MCR is your race leader with Slayer in P2 and Iverben Mike in P3. So the real question is, where will MCR go? Is he going to Magella this, or is he going to go a bit early? And he's already gone. Oh, that is a huge lead.
What? Restart. Must have been practicing them.
I think there's a crash at the back. No?
There's definitely yellow flags. Ibo's spun, I think that's what it is.
It was around. I think everybody was just going a bit slowly, but Swift on Oren gets it done. And now Dave flipping Ryan.
Could go 3 wide here maybe.
Well, Ryan trying to get it around the outside. Flip says no, and he pushes him wide.
Maybe just to cut back on one of them, on those hard tyres. I think was Flip P9 before, or he's up to P9.
Oh,
again, been overtaken.
I think he tried, but I think Ryan just pushed him off there.
Which allowed Bellum to gain the position as well, from the looks of it. As the gap seemed to even itself out again slowly. As Alpha is around, I think. Yeah, he must have spun in the last sector, as he's got a lot of people all over the back of him now.
Yeah.
Including Swip, as he's trying to work.
Bellin's off.
Oh my.
And another safety car. Oh, this is horrible. Oh my goodness.
That was a massive crash between Swift and Ben.
Oh, wow.
Looked a bit like the Grosjean incident at Bahrain. They just both collided with, I think, Swift collided with Ben's back wheel.
Ooh.
And both went straight into the wall.
Well, luckily these cars don't break like that in this game, so we don't have to live through that moment again, but it's a shame for Ben and Swift there.
Yes, now I'm pretty sure everyone's going to be going into the pits, yeah.
Yep.
That's good. Who's got the fastest pick through? This is...
Well, Flip's going to stay out, so does Dave.
As they're on leading, don't they? So. MCR, I think is... No. Slayer's got jumped him in the pits.
Oh yeah, he has.
As Ibo gets them all.
The big strats by Ibo. It just seems to work for him.
William's strategy is OP.
Yeah.
Passay's gone onto the softs actually. Wow. I don't know if he'd meant that or if you would have thought he'd have gone onto the hards, but
yeah.
As Freak has as well, actually. Very interesting indeed. Don't know if this is going to help the medium runners and hard runners. They lose their gap, don't they, to the front runners pretty much.
Yeah.
It will be interesting to see now if Slayer and MCR, like I say, all of them can they work their way through the field safely this time. And safety car's out for another lap. As Holland has spun under the safety car. He's not having a great day, I don't think.
Oh, he's got more wing damage too.
As Riley's in the pits. Again.
And another wing change, too.
What's happening under these safety cars that we're missing then?
It's the D5 strats, I'm telling you.
Seems to be someone getting wing damage every time now. This time it'd be Flipper wanting to have a similar restart to what MCR did, especially with Dave on hard being right behind him.
Yeah.
This safety car is in this lap.
Oh. So we're not going to be waiting for Orr in there.
I think he's a bit too far back, isn't he?
Yeah.
So.
Either way, 3 guys with penalties are starting 1, 2, 3 on the safety car restart, so maybe Flip can learn something for NCR and where to go for the restart, but he's going to go a lot later.
Which has allowed Dave to be right on the back of him here.
Oh, and Dutch Face, he's gone into the back of Ryan. We were on board for that, unfortunately, and that is end plate damage to McDutchface.
Not bad. Especially on hards, he's going to have a lot of work to do now for the rest of the race.
Yeah.
Hopefully the damage isn't too bad for him. As Mike's trying to go around the outside of MCR.
I think he might have touched the grass there.
As Passay's actually got him because of it. He is on soft stuff, so going around the outside. What a move that is by Passay. He got it done. Just about, I think. As Slayer and Bellum now going side by side as well, and have not. I think Bellum's braking a bit early. It caused Passay just to misjudge it completely.
Yeah, they were both side by side there.
Freak's now getting Mike as well on the softs. Stuff running to come through the field. If Mike, I wouldn't be bad in this, I don't think. It's going to be quicker at the minute. And as Dave still right on the back of Flip here. Those hards working well for him.
And now McDutchface and Sven. Dutchface trying to hold on with that wing damage, but Sven's going to get through into the final sector.
It's right onto the back of Ryan as well. Mike. I think an incident's happened between Freak and Spellon because Mike's back here on both of them now. Now we've got a 3-second gap to MC on Slayer. Which isn't good for himself personally. There's now Slayer trying to get McDutchface. He has side by side going into the corner. He's going to be the last of breakers. Now having Cloudy Clouds here in front of them, blocking them both in anyway.
All 3 of them are in DRS now down into turn 4. Dutchface is really holding on with this wing damage. Very surprising to me, but he's going to lose that position to Slayer. Now Slayer around the outside.
What a move. It's really not messing about here, is he, Slayer? Trying to get away from MCR. Let's just Holland this round. quick fix of time penalties. Dave's actually overtaken him.
I think Dave's got a head somewhere.
Those mediums must be slowly dying out, I'm guessing.
Yeah. He's right on the back of him now. I don't think he's done yet.
Slayer, who's got past Sven now as well, and going for the move on Ryan. Big fair of it though. Sven's came back up his inside. You know, Cloudy Cloud's looking at Slayer as well. All action here. It's just a time to catch a breather, I think. Everyone's settled into their position.
We're at that point again, just before the safety car came out the first time, where everyone's kind of just in their own world right now. I think Slayer may be looking on Ryan.
Oh, he's gone straight.
Gone
straight on.
Gotta be careful with
and now MCR's got him as well. Yeah. Should be alright. Oh. I think that's just a pit lane retire. And not been the best day for the Red Bull driver.
Qualifying was looking strong at the beginning, but just didn't amount to anything towards the end of the race, or towards the end of that qualifying session. If MCR can finish good here in points, that's really going to hurt Red Bull to start this constructors off. But now...
Oh, and Sven...
Oh yeah, Sven's off.
Right. Yeah, Ryan and Sven tried to go side by side through the fast left-hander. It's never going to work. Really. As now, Cloudy Cloud's on the back of him. I think this is a good opportunity for Cloudy Cloud, as those mediums falling laps old now. They're going to be very, very red. Actually, MCR is trying to get past both of them. Ryan. As the MCR gets the move done on Cloudy Cloud, now will follow. Gets the move on Ryan as well. Nice little double overtake there.
A really good double overtake for MCR in 2 corners, but Ryan's not done.
Ryan wants to battle this. Go around the outside. And it's got him in the grass. Maybe not the best idea in the end, like I said.
Oh, Mike's got around the Dutch face now.
Now he's on the back of Ryan.
I think Ryan's tires are cooked.
Yeah. I heard Dutch face has gone in the pits. Really had enough of those arts. There's Mike now down the inside of Ryan. Nice little move there. I'm sure he gets it done as well. Now he's got to try down and close that 1.9 second gap to Slayer in front of him. As MCR's got into P2 now. Another move on around the outside. Those medium tyres must also be dead for him as well on time.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they fall into the pits soon. Oh, Cloudy. Oh no. Oh boy.
Oh.
So I think Flip, yeah, he was pulling into the pits. I don't think Cloudy judged it right.
I don't think he showed his intentions as I think you're supposed to.
No, I don't think
that
he
you're
did.
going into bits, which must have not helped Cloudy one bit.
Yeah.
now. I think he's got damage as well.
Mm-hmm. Now MCR, he's on the back of Dave for the race lead.
As Hollander's crashed at the end of sector 3. I think this is an important move for MCR to make sure he can keep that gap to Slayer almost. He wants to get this done quickly.
Yeah. And the tire advantage is just about 10, 11 laps.
Oh, taps him there. They'll love tap going through the first corner.
MCR, he's going to choose the outside as Dave covers off the inside. Side by side into turn number 3, and MCR trying to find the grip. He gets his nose ahead. And down into turn 4, MCR ahead. Just about, but Dave, he's sticking with them.
No, big spare in the end. It'd be important for Dave now to keep in the DRS of MCR if he can.
Yeah.
Try and build the gap on people behind him. He still needs a bit. Oh, Slay's spun.
Ooh. Kept out of the wall.
As that almost looks like an easy P3 there.
Yeah, Freak's in the pits and he's getting a wing chain, so Freak got damaged somewhere. But Dutch Face, he pulls into the pits.
Retire.
And retires. Oh boy.
Shame to see really, but he's not having one of those days. It's hard to keep yourself motivated in a way, isn't it?
Yeah. Took me all I had to finish my race. We're getting damaged with 10 to go.
Yeah, it's hard if you have damage. Keep yourself going, but you gotta think long term really, don't you, sometimes? As Hollander's around again.
He's out of turn 1. I think he's okay now. Yeah, a little bit longer and he probably would have got disqualified. Just had a look at the penalties. Dave has 8 seconds.
Wow.
So that is huge, and at the moment that would drop him down to P5 or P6. Flip has 9 seconds, Ryan has 6.
Swip's left the session. Oh, he's already on. Everyone seems to be either on 6 seconds or none at all. Now the gaps are kind of spreading themselves out a bit, really. There's Freak around again.
On a VSC. Oh, and he's lost all of his front wing. Just like McDutch face.
Yeah. Do have to say, it's got a lot cloudier. I don't know if there's...
Oh, it has.
I don't know if that's just getting cloudy or trying to tell us something about rain. Yes.
rain in the last 15 laps wouldn't be too bad.
As Dave's come into the pits, actually. Oh, no, he hasn't. That's just a glitch on. That's just a glitch on my screen. That could have been the reason why Dave never decided to pit to begin with.
Could be. So the VSC has ended, and MCR
Gaining a lot.
continues
Now
to
within
extend
a
his
second,
gap.
Dave. Yeah. That's Ryan, now on the back of Flip on fresh stuffs.
This should be an easy move into turn 4, I'd imagine. Oh yeah, he's
much
really closed the gap.
Good move there by oh. Yeah, Flip nearly came back, but good move in the end by Ryan. Up into P6 now. Long race from the Haas driver.
I think Riley's got damage. Might have came into contact with Sven.
Yeah, it does look like it. Yeah, does seem to be struggling. Passe has done a move now on him. Yeah, I think Riley's got damage. Mike's now looking for a move on Dave, whose hards will definitely be feeling the wear at this point. Will be interesting to see if he tries to stay out if there is rain, or it just goes straight onto the softs as the strategy would be.
Yeah, I could imagine if there is rain, that's why Dave hasn't pitted yet.
Yeah.
Unless he thinks he's just got a bit more life in those tires, but...
I mean, fresh softs now would easily make it even used, so...
Yeah.
I paid lap 21 for mine. There's Mike, down the inside. Nicely does it. Good move from that line into P2. As he goes into the pits. No, everyone seemed to spread out a bit now, haven't they?
I think it's Oren getting out of the way of this little pack here.
As I think Dad's coming into the pits now. Yeah.
You know, the sun's come back out, so I don't think that rain is going to come. But he will lose the place to Jasper. Oh, and Dave's serving a penalty.
That's really not going to help his causes, I think. I reckon Passe could jump in, yeah.
It's going to be close, but on the fresh rubber, if he does, it's not going to be long behind him. He's going to stay ahead.
Yeah, he's going to be right behind Sven. I'm sure Dave would want to get the move done right away here.
He's got a lot of time to make up.
He's going to be on the charge these last 11 laps. Make that move very easily. Jasper. I don't think we've seen much of him today. He's sitting there in P4, doing very well for himself.
I think it's been a pretty quiet race from him so far. But,
getting the job done. Yes. Hollander's eventually, yeah. I don't think he likes Austria as a track, Hollander.
no.
There's Riley's in the pits for a wing change. Yes. I do have to say Dave is catching at a very rapid pace indeed to Flip and Ryan. They both have more penalty than him actually, so...
I think Dave should get him, but I don't know if he'll get back up to the podium. There's 11 seconds between Ryan and Jasper.
Long way to go. And the penalty. Slayer's caught up to Mike here. He's gonna try and get that move done quickly, I suspect, as he's got a penalty. As Mike just gets one penalty as well.
So they're even on penalties with 3 seconds each. That's definitely a fair fight for this position.
As Slayer very easily gets past him.
Ryan's actually pulled into the pits.
Yeah, I think it'd have been a bit of a stretch to take those softs 18 laps.
Yeah.
Dave's now past Flip as well. The chase is on in the many ways for Dave now. Can he catch Jasper on old hards? It's going to be a big task if he can.
There's only, I think, 7 or 8 laps to go. So it's going to have to be about a second a lap. He's just going to want to have a sniff at Jasper. But with the penalties,
we just got to hope that Jasper gets one. Sven, actually, P7 as well, doing very well for himself, I think. That's Kevin's pick. Set softs, maybe going for that fastest lap. As Freak is in the gravel again.
I think that was Sven and Flip as well into turn 4. I think Sven did get ahead.
Yeah.
Might have been a bit of
Maybe.
two orders.
Should we flip on old hards now? They're in a fight together slightly, and they'll just swim through there. Him chase after Dave. I do have to say, he's already got the gap down to 7 seconds. Wow. He is on a
Fastest
charge.
lap. Yeah.
Could he get a chance at P4 here? It all depends on how much Jasper's tyres go, I reckon.
Hmm. I mean, those tires are going to be 27 laps at the end.
It's just on the cusp, isn't it, really, of how long you can take them? So.
Yeah. I think Dave will get it, but with those penalties, he's gonna still be P5.
Yeah.
Or maybe even lose P6 to Sven, depending on how close he can be.
Yeah. As Ryan's now going to DRS of Cloudy, I think that's the closest battle on track, really, with Pato just behind him. This race is really flown by though, apart from those two safety cars, I do have to say. Very entertaining to watch.
I kind of wish it would end now because my prediction is correct with MCR Slayer and Mike, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping it stays that way.
Don't want to commentate a curse it, but I do think that it could stay the same as Jasper's 12 seconds back now, isn't he? So Kevin does a 1.55 fastest lap. Just showing the pace he does have. There's Ryan, he's made it past Cloudy now, with Assay going for the move as well. Can he get it done? Yes, he can. Good move there by Ryan and Passay, has moved themselves up a position again. As Slayer, I mean, I don't know how much difference it will make because he's got a penalty. He has gained on MTR quite a lot recently. Down to 1.4 seconds.
Just flipped on the telemetry, and MCR's got 75%. Slayer only has 16.
I think MCR knows he has a penalty in hand almost.
Yeah.
By the looks of it. Slayer's on 6% ERS as well, so not going to be the asshole to get it past. Wow, Dave's down to 3 seconds now. Sven's not far behind as well, he's not still 3.9 behind as well. As Jasper picks up a pen.
Oh.
Doesn't make it interesting. As Passay is now looking for a move on Ryan. He'd have thought Ryan on 4 lap old sauce maybe we've been able to get away from Passay, but doesn't seem the case. Got a good run there. Simple move there by Passay inside. Can Ryan get him on the switchback now though?
Oh, MCR, he's got a penalty.
As Slayer takes the lead. He's got a puncture.
Oh no.
Oh no. Has he just been pushing his tyres too much then?
It might be, but Slayer and Mike, they're on the same.
Has he got a puncture or no? Has my screen just glitched?
No, I have it too.
Didn't seem to not acting like he got a puncture, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but he's losing a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's an actual puncture.
Yeah, he's lost. Yeah, it must be. He's lost 2.
Yeah, Mike's right on him now. Mike's gonna try to go around the outside into turn 7.
Dad could be onto for a podium here. What a shame for MCR.
Wow. I mean, I
That,
I feel really bad right now.
I do as well. He led pretty much since the restart, hasn't he? Once he got through the field. That, what I do have to say is, could the other guys get punctures then?
You gotta think they're on the same tire life.
Could Dave be on for a win here?
What a story this would be.
Comeback story of the season, I would say.
I mean, if I was Slayer, Mike, or Jasper right now, knowing that MCR got a penalty and you're on the same tire life, you could just coast to the end and not really, make up any room.
Say that. MCR's just gone round the outside of Sven. He's only 5 seconds behind Jasper and Dave. Flag. I think Passe's gone off.
I think I think Dave's gonna get a move here on Jasper.
Yeah.
Into turn 3.
It's been sort of penalty. Jasper's got a very good run though. He's in last of the DRS. There's Dave.
No, he's just too far back. But he might get
Gonna
a
get
turn
him
4.
moved in, yeah. Got the traction. I think he's too far away.
Yeah.
Got to say, Slayer now.
Yep.
Come through. What? Very good race he's done. Oh.
Yeah. Slayer's going to come home to take the win here in Austria the first round. Mike will come home in P2. And Jasper, Dave, they're not done. They're going to go side by side into the final corner. Dave might be looking for the better exit, but he won't get there. Jasper will take home P3. MCR will tragically come home in P5. Will get the fastest lap though.
Yeah.
Sven in P6, Flip in P7. And now Cloudy Cloud will come home across the line in P8.
He did quite well today, I gotta say. I think he had damage, didn't he, early on, and managed to recover very well.
And Kevin Garcia will jump Ryan to P9. Passe will finish in P11, and then we're just waiting on Riley, who is in P12. Other than the puncture for our race leader, and he couldn't hold on to it like Hamilton did.
And Bottas in Silverstone.
Yeah. Still a really good race.
Yeah. Very good opening to the season. It's got a lot of drivers within title, winning pace, that's for sure. Do you want to round up the grid or?
Yep, so Slayer will take the 25 points and lead the championship as the first round of the season. Mike will come in P2 and Jasper in P3 rounds out the podium. Dave Javu in P4, MCR, Sven, Flip Nazaram, Cloudy Cloud, Kevin Garcia, and Ryan Bellenshaw will round out the top 10. Passe and Ryan will make up the final points positions. Then it will be Ibo, Bellin, Freak, Oren, Dutch Phase, Alpha, Ben Scott, and Swip. rounding out the rest of the field.
Yeah, very good race here in Austria, as it always does end up doing in these F1 games. Very good racing. Can't wait for next week, I gotta say.
Yeah,
Our driver of the day?
um, I think I got to give it to MCR. I mean,
Yeah.
that was an easy victory for him if he didn't get that puncture. And I mean that's something you can't control. And for him to get a puncture, but Mike and Slayer um, being on the same tire life and them not getting punctures, it just kind of seems a
Yeah.
bit fishy. But
I
either
think.
way,
Yeah, carry on. Sorry.
that's fine. Either way, I think it was a good race, but MCR will get driver of the day for me.
Yeah, I think either MCR or Dave, I gotta say. One of them two. I think for my driver of the day, I'll give it Dave to be different.
I think everybody up in the top six really ran a great race and didn't have too many issues, except for Cloudy.
Yeah. Right. I think that's it, isn't it, for today then?
Yep, I believe that will be it. So next race will be somewhere. I
This
had
Silverstone,
to
is
bring it
it?
up. I believe so. Yes, so the British Grand Prix will be next. The same time, same place, League of Europe on YouTube. And if you're looking for more racing from League of Europe, the PC tier for ACC will be tomorrow at the same time this race was, so 8 p.m. GMT. And then on Mondays will be the F2 divisions running at the same time at 7 p.m. GMT. And then nothing until Friday, where the PS4 side of ACC will get underway, and I will be commentating over that. And then the PC F1 tier will be just after ACC gets over with. And then on Saturday, we will be back here for all 5 divisions of the Formula One side of things. I have been Alt Maverick, that has been Excel Tin Can, and we will see you guys next week at Silverstone. Take care, everyone.
See ya.